So it's the GCSEs this month, and you might be wondering, how is your teenager going to remember all of this information for their GCSEs, especially for GCSE English? And I'm looking at aninspectorcalls. So we are honing in and zooming in on what are the key themes for aninspectorcalls for the GCSE English exam. Hi guys and welcome. This is Natalie Charmer from Charmer Tuition. I hope you guys are all well and you're having a fantastic day today. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel and click on that notification bell so you'll be the first ones to know when I have my next. And we're looking at aninspectorcalls. So if you haven't seen my last video, click on the last video from last time where I was looking at the plot errors in aninspectorcalls. Now we're looking at the themes. Here are the top themes that your teenager needs to know for aninspectorcalls. So number one, social class. As I was discussing in the last video, I was discussing about the different social classes, the conflict between capitalism and socialism. So there is a tug of war in this play with the different social classes, as you know, the girl that has committed suicide, that supposedly has committed suicide, she is from a different social class to the Berlin family in the play. The Berlin family is from a more higher class and she's from the working class. It'd be really good for your teenager to mention that in their answer, especially when they are focusing on the different social classes and the conflict between the rich and the poor. Number two, guilt and responsibility. Now, this theme is just throughout the entire play, of course, because of the fact that the inspector expects the Berlin family to take responsibility for the death of this girl that died. And the guilt that is portrayed throughout the play, especially with the younger generation, with Sheila and with Eric. Number three, time and temporality. And this is all stemming from the time of how events happened throughout the play. Priestley really concentrates heavily on this because he's trying to say that, you know, you are responsible for your past actions, that the past eventually will come back to haunt you. Number four, gender and power. This is really prominent throughout the play, of course, because we have got a power of gender. We got Arthur Berlin that is always saying he's a man of business, and that is just a repeated quote that he says throughout the play, and always establishing himself as a hard-headed businessman. That really undermines the female gender with Sheila, someone that is submissive and someone that should stay quiet and just stay pretty. And this whole fixation on marriage and wanting to be a wife, and that is all what she would aspire to. But she realizes at the end that she is more than that. And also, obviously, Mrs. Berlin seems like a more powerful figure as well. But at the same time, she is more threatened by this younger girl that has committed suicide. She seems very threatened by her, and it just shows that insecurity with the female gender. And number five, the inspector as a catalyst. Now, the inspector is constantly interrogating the Berlins as he enters into the scene, very subdued and just a very mysterious character, allowing them to see their actions and take responsibility. And so he represents justice in the play, the morality that the Berlins should hold and society should hold as a whole. And thank you guys, and I hope those 5 key themes in aninspectorcalls helped your teenager with understanding what they need to focus on, what they need to talk about when they are answering their exam question, and really thinking about, okay, which themes can I really talk about and mention that will build up their answer for their exam question for GCSE English. And if you have any questions, please pop them down below, comment down below, and like, comment and subscribe to this channel. I have a very useful freebie on how you can get an A in English writing checklist. So make sure you download that now and make sure you use that for your exam practice. Remember, reach your full potential confidence. Take care, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.